John Wayne Gacy is considered one of the most terrifying serial killers in American history. He had a deeply disturbing obsession, dressing up as a clown and luring children into his home under the excuse of watching magic tricks. This wasn't harmless sleight of hand. This was a far more brutal, twisted, and horrifying version of it. Gacy is widely believed to be the real-life inspiration behind Pennywise in It, a Clown Who Preys on Children. And this video is presented to you with a cheerful tone and a pleasant voice, best enjoyed during lunch, dinner, before bed, or simply as background noise while you work or study. The story has been compiled from multiple sources, and if there are any inaccuracies, feel free to leave a comment so we can learn from it. For the best experience, just watch and feel it for yourself. Let's start with John Wayne Gacy's childhood. Most sadistic killers tend to come from unstable backgrounds, and Gacy was no exception. As a child, he was short and overweight, which made him deeply insecure. Not because he looked like me, but because he was short and overweight. From a young age, he questioned his masculinity, feeling weaker than other boys. He even developed an obsession with trying on his mother's underwear. Gacy's father was an abusive alcoholic who constantly belittled him, calling him stupid and worthless. Whenever he was drunk, he would drag John into the basement and beat him. Those moments became lifelong trauma. Yet despite all of this, Gacy appeared successful as an adult. In 1964, he married Mary Lynn, the daughter of a KFC founder, and they had 2 children together. Although his father-in-law disliked him, Gacy was still appointed manager of a local KFC. He had a stable job, a family, and even became active in the JCs, a civic organization for young men in Chicago. From the outside, his life looked perfect. But that's when the darkness began to surface. One night, Gacy invited a young KFC employee and his friend over for drinks. One of them decided to stay overnight after drinking too much. Gacy proposed a game. If he won, he would have sex with the boy. If he lost, the boy could do the same to him. The boy refused. Gacy then forced him to watch pornography and threatened him with a gun, sexually assaulting him. Later, Gacy laughed it off, claiming it was all just a psychological test. But that night, the boy woke up to find Gacy touching his thigh, his face half lit, half hidden in the darkness. Gacy threatened him into silence. No one knows how many boys Gacy did this to. Later that summer, he met a teenager named Donald. After a sexual encounter, consensual or not, Donald told his family. Gacy was arrested for sexual assault and sentenced to 10 years in prison. On the same day, he received divorce papers. His career, reputation, and family collapsed overnight. In prison, however, Gacy thrived. He became the head cook, a position of power no one dared challenge. He was even named Man of the Year, after serving only 18 months for good behavior. He was released. In 1970, Gacy moved to Chicago, where no one knew his past. He remarried a single mother named Carol and appeared to restart his life, but the killings had already begun. According to Gacy, his first murder happened when he picked up a runaway boy. After a confrontation, Gacy killed him and buried the body beneath his house. Whether this was truly his first victim remains unknown. Gacy craved power and attention. He became involved in local politics, founded a construction company, and gained a reputation as a hard-working community leader. He also created a clown persona. Pogo the Clown, initially for public events and campaigns. But Gacy admitted that dressing as a clown allowed him to touch people freely, hiding behind humor. He even believed it helped him get away with murder. Between 1974 and 1975, Gacy relentlessly hunted young men. He hired them through his construction company, paid them, befriended them, and killed them. Police dismiss missing young men as runaways. One victim, Jeffrey Rignall, survived. He reported Gacy after being drugged, tortured, sexually assaulted, and burned with acid. Police ignored him because he was gay. It wasn't until 1978, when a 15-year-old boy named Robert Piest vanished, that everything unraveled. Evidence slowly mounted. IDs were found, receipts, the smell from beneath the house. After days of surveillance and pressure, Gacy confessed to his lawyer, then tried to flee. When police finally searched the crawl space beneath his home, they found skeletons. Not one, not two. Dozens in total. 27 bodies were recovered from beneath his house. More were later found in nearby rivers. Gacy killed without purpose. Sometimes he let victims live. Sometimes he didn't. The choice itself was what thrilled him. In 1980, John Wayne Gacy was sentenced to death. He never expressed remorse. After nearly 15 years on death row, he was executed in 1994. Before his death, he reportedly said, "I killed 33 people. You're only killing one. I'm still ahead." Years later, DNA technology finally identified many of his victims, bringing closure to families who had waited decades. And that is the story of John Wayne Gacy. If you enjoy disturbing stories like this, consider supporting something so weird, because reality is often far stranger than fiction.